good. Just gotta roll a spliff. This world does everything it can to tear at your ability to speak your mind. Your mind, not anyone else's. And that leads you into the question: Are you actually speaking for your mind as it stands? How much of your mind are you currently even able to speak? Because truthfully, that which is human could only revolt and be disgusted at what this society is. So anything that actually truly favors this society, that's the demonic shit inside of you. And then the real angelic shit is the side of yourself that actually wants this world to be a place that actually respects other people as divine beings. No, shit, you got me. I'm not allowed to tell you you're supposed to do anything. I'm not allowed to tell you because you're a divine being, and me demanding that you do something is going to psychologically oppress you into losing your power, into submitting. That is, of course, if that route is taken. But of course, hopefully, probably it's going to occur is that person is not going to be phased. That's probably guaranteed instantaneously that they're not going to be phased. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, let's do that. They're just going to be like, oh yeah, let's do that, sarcastically. Dude, all this shit going around the fucking media nowadays severely pissing me off. To the point where I get emotional like Jordan fucking Peterson, needing to now address women who think they have such a grip on reality that they can call men like me and other men who are, homeless, haven't been in a relationship in a while, call us incels. Yeah, we're the incels because, what is it? We know ourselves, we're nice and intelligent, but we're not gay. That's what makes us an incel, huh? Well, I guess I was supposed to be gay then. I guess I missed that proper route. Explains a lot, actually. Too facetious. No. Ability to speak your fucking mind. Everyone should be only speaking their fucking mind. At every single step of the way, we're forced into being compromised, fear of the law, fear of becoming exiled, and fear of all that stupid shit. And really, if you get kicked out for speaking your mind, maybe you shouldn't have been there in the first place, and it's a blessing to get kicked out. And yeah, alright, you guys kill yourselves then. Just make sure you kill yourselves and not the rest of the world throughout this whole retarded fucking operation y'all got going on. Poisoning your own citizens, poisoning them further, and then being around them, saying everything you would have to say, all that shit. But I'm the inside. And then, what is this shit? Olivia Wilde's coming into the ballpark to say, oh, men like the guy who played the dude in the new Star Trek movie, that he's the king incel leader. What is even going on? That's an incel? With all these definitions getting totally fucked up, it's going to be quite impossible to use words, English, in order to actually solve things. It's probably just going to lead us all back into combat warfare. as our very dictionaries are fucked with. And we just take someone for not what they actually meant or what they said was worth. And so we get emotional. Dude, I remember this one time. This dude, he came out of a Panda Express with his wife. They were about 20 years old. And the baby's like crying. And the dude picks up the baby by the arms and starts screaming in its face, "Stop crying! Stop it!" He's literally going absolutely crazy, screaming at his baby to try to get it to stop crying. And of course, that's only going to make it worse. So, of course, I'm out loud. I say, "Dude, stop screaming at your baby." And he's like, "What? What did you say to me?" He fucking comes over because I said, "Stop screaming at your baby." He comes over to me and it almost fucking literally just attacks me straight up. But he has his friend coming over too. They're like about to double team me. And he was like, "Come on, I'll take you, man." And I'm like, "Dude, yeah, 2-on-1, that sounds fair." And he's like, "Dude, stay off, brother, stay off. I got this. It's like, "Oh yeah, so righteous, dude. You're such a hero. Uh, uh, what dignity, what pride to handle this on your own." Your friend's backing you up because what? He's the only person here who knows that you took that baby to the circus today for the first time for that could be enjoying its life and its fucking life. And then, after the circus, it's crying again. Let's fucking scream in its fucking face and then attack someone for telling us to not do that. And it just sort of leads me to wonder, well, how's that wife not going to kill herself at some point? Just abort, America. Just abort. Every single baby, abort it. I get it. Abort it. Do it, please. We don't need more Americans on this planet. We need more intelligent people. That's what I need, anyways. Most of you guys are preying on people to be stupid because y'all went brain dead for the last 3 fucking years. So now y'all are so fucking incapable in the fucking head that you need other people to be incapable in order for you to ever not be yourself the exile, though you sold your soul to not be the exile already. You already sold your soul to not be the exile, and now you're being made the exile because you're unable to get alongside the fucking truth. I forget what I was saying before, actually, now, but didn't really make sense right there. But I'm trying, It's just fucked up. Yeah, you get that? Just like sometimes everything that you were thinking is whoosh, gone. Bye. My thoughts. See you later. So I guess I was supposed to not be thinking right now. The funny thing about AI about to fucking kill the fucking planet or absolutely just enslave it. Um, it would have to be. At least we all consider Elon Musk a genius. At least we all consider Elon Musk a genius. It's funny, the AI made a picture of Elon Musk and it was just his head as like a fucking cyborg. Funny thing is, The war from AI has been going on for the last year. You ever see any weird particles in the air the last couple of years? It's like, hey, that's like fairy dust or something. No, that's just little little bits of AI going around the world, putting itself into people's brains. Tattooing people's brains with Elon Musk's fucking goddamn brain manipulation fucking programs. And that's the additional reason why everyone's becoming so distant from themselves over the last year or two. On top of wearing a diaper on their face and getting DNA canceling and hybridization fucking vaccinations. Compromised. Whoa. Compromised to the utmost. This shit, yo. Everything going on today gets me so fucking emotionally psychotic. Ugh, God. God, this modern woman generation division shit is just like, oh, let's tell you the 20 to 30-year-olds that they're all fucking assholes and just stay away, just become a lesbian, or just fucking whatever. Uh, and then there they are, enforcing the rules that pedophiles gave them to them out of their assholes. Hey, if you gotta put a diaper on your face before you're respectable to me. This is your ass, Pixie. My ass protects my mommy ass. Hear that girl looking like a fucking goddamn mummy in a goddamn video at the beginning of the coronavirus? Oh, this will help everyone and all the succubus women of America put a diaper on their face and uphold these rules that if men don't uphold, they will become the incel exiles of the population. Honey, I don't put a diaper on my face, I become an incel. What does that make you guys? A schizophrenic, fascist, fucking goddamn self-superiorizing, self-proclaimed not idiots? Oh, so you self-proclaimed yourself as smart, huh? I guess it would be, what again, to back that reasoning? Credentials? Degree? Oh, you got a degree, wow. I guess that means you're right again. I guess that means you're right, because you got a degree. That's quite the card, man. But of course, if you were part of this discussion slash argument, credentials would not be a thing that would pop up in the process of arguing for or against something. Oh, I got an education, so that means you're wrong. Oh, so that means I didn't get an education? What? That means you went to some greater school than I did, or what is it? What is it? It's more of a fucking goddamn hubris on you, and that's all. That's all that's more. Everything else is fucking worse. A bunch of you know things because he said, she said, huh? He said, she said, and then so conclusion, nah, wrong. You guys' biggest flaws, do you think it's only humans that you can counsel with? It's only other, to you guys, it's only other humans that you can talk to find an answer. The only other humans you could talk to try to raise your perspective, but it's not gonna happen. And that's why the natural psychedelic is necessary, even for Christians. There's things that a Christian just won't understand, could most likely won't understand by the end of his life unless he goes through the natural psychedelic to expose himself to these things. And it's basically just death taken in portions that can allow people to actually integrate real perspective and a real place in the story. Man, there's so many things to everything. You gotta be your own character, man. You gotta be your character. What else could you be? But of course, all of you guys are playing other people's characters. You didn't know how to stick true to yourself. Because what is that to you guys? To me, it's living by the truth, and only by the truth. Never projecting, never rejecting, only taking in and working with. Certainly objecting. We must shy away from abstraction. Sort of thing some people do when they're trying to seem or appear meaningful when they're not doing anything. It's like, whoa, and then like you're just stuck in like, whoa, for like the next 10, 20 seconds or hour, depending on which kind of drug you took. And basically, I find acid is a extraordinary supporter of abstraction. So, I mean, what true meaning and giddiness and gratefulness could one find for seeing basically all of their internal realms turned into a puddle of color, like a puddle filled with oil or gasoline or whatever. You'd have to have reached such a level of abstraction that the true context of what's going on is no longer relevant to you. And that's a bad fucking thing. That's acid for you. And you got mushrooms on the other hand, which refine you into such a point that that point has so many edges because it's so filled with such truth that no one should be able to refute it, yet of course some would, because some people refuted Jesus, some people couldn't understand Jesus. That's not to say that I'm Jesus. That's to say that things that are true and real and great can be misunderstood as small lies and wrong. And it's all hypocrisy. You guys got coffee, alcohol, and tea. You prefer coffee to tea, and you prefer alcohol, of course, to weed. Does that end up as you guys becoming a bunch of sadomasochistic slaves, right? So, uh, uh, that's of course why those two drugs are now currently legal. They promote the society that our demons want, and since our demons have such control in this era, well, well, you see, the thing is, when you have demons and when you have many demons, you don't know, you don't realize. It's not like you could realize. It's just that your vision is closed off, your ability to figure things out is limited, so that you end up doing something stupid without ever having questioned or been like, this is a stupid idea. That's subtle. And even more subtle is the ascension out of that shit. Through the grace of God. See, because when you're like a normal American and you don't have like any proof of God in your life, any type of way to truly be like, wow, God exists, because you are always on the wrong path doing the wrong things, or just with the wrong people. Um, and I'm getting like emotional now. I can't even remember what I was saying. Getting emotional. Huh. Perhaps I get more emotional than I realize sometimes. That's what I was talking about. But like, Jesus, you can restore everything inside of you. And once you finally find that out, you're going to have to consider him like a brother or even a father. He's got all the remedies, he's got all the cures, and he has all the answers, the truth that he could just whisper right into your ear and it will solve everything that's been afflicting you your entire life. Just a few fucking words put the right way. You're not an idiot. And maybe I'll have that type of counsel, that type of spiritual counsel, will allow you to be fruitful in moments of your life where otherwise would have been diminishing and degrading. Diminishing, degrading. So you truly have your wings built by God. Should always be on top of things in your life. Nothing should ever daunt you, truly. It should always be manageable. Because God would never bring you something that you couldn't handle, that you couldn't have, should you have taken this influence more seriously, that influence more seriously, so as to start working out, lifting weights, fucking taking kung fu. Women, it's not just mace that can protect you, and it's not just God that will protect you. Uh, you should be able to protect yourself with your hands, with your body, with your fists, with your everything. And of course, all that takes is some kung fu classes. Of course, that takes the right masters so that you don't quit before you're actually good. Just get into kung fu movies, get into some kung fu shit, and then you'll be able to know who is and isn't, actually worth listening to, watching, learning from. Careful who you learn from, folks. Careful who you entertain. Many people out here are just looking for people to consider them great. Like fucking Steven Seagal, dude. If I ever met Steven Seagal, I would slap him across the face so hard. He would fucking he would try to judo chop me. I'd block that shit, and I'd fucking smack him again, dude. Of course, it would have to be a sneak attack on the first one, because I wouldn't want him to, I don't know, fucking kill me or something. I wouldn't want him to kill me with his hands to my fucking eyeballs or something. What would it take? What would it cost to get a slap on Steven Seagal? I wonder. You sucked the wind out of me, doggy. Now I'm all happy and giddy again. I'm full of the doubt of my words, which you'll need to hear. More resolve. More resolve. The voice is a campfire, motherfuckers. The voice is a campfire. It is only someone who's had a campfire in the same spot twice on different days who'd be able to really understand that. Maybe, of course, the campfire is safety, local safety. It is warmth, it is food, it is transportation, it is hygiene for the food that you eat. It's fucking hot water for tea. You got pasta. You got light in the darkness. And then, of course, you have this thing that's there while you're sleeping. And, yeah, that's your voice. Strictly speaking, that's your voice and your body. But, voice, it's the safety. Use it weirdly for just 5 seconds, and you will end up not much more freer to use it freely for however long you're able to maintain it again. So you just gotta rocket yourself out there. Rocket yourself out fearlessly, and then reap the rewards of being where and how you wanted to be beforehand. That you couldn't reach it because you would never just wah! You're just too afraid to do it. You just can't do it. Just do it. Oh! Try to do that cliche fucking kung fu thing. I could never do it. Freedom! You guys are so frightful. What do you got at 12 got the rush? Why are you niggas acting so hard? I ain't act hard, nigga. I'm a hard act to follow. Nigga. Of course, the American government has legalized through military executive orders, legalized the silencing of quote-unquote dissenting voices. The only views I'm getting on this channel are the ones people directly clicking my channel because of the cool comments that I make on YouTube videos. Probably limited in how visible they are also. Just like I am on Facebook nowadays. I call it, what did I say? The last time I got banned, it was for the dumbest thing. Oh, yeah. It was on this post where women were talking about how like men are abusive in relationships, and then one dude commented, he was like, hey, this woman, she was way more abusive to me than I was. And I was like, dude, you're an idiot. This is not, that's not a good, that you're totally diminishing an actually true, very widespread problem because of your own selfish nonsense. I must have called him like an idiot or somewhere at some point in that, and I got banned. I got banned for another month or whatever, and all my posts for the next 48 days or 60 days were moved to lower in the feed so that less people would see them. Oh, thanks. I need that, and we all need that, because the sooner this world dies, and the sooner this world is all led into darkest corner of cages, fucking sex slave fucking cages, my truth needs to be diminished until that happens, so that it happens sooner, so that never again is an old pedophile refused when he offers a woman $1 million fucking dollars to have sex with her. Never again will he be refused, because these old men, man, they can't handle it. And they need young women to please and serve the flesh. The flesh, yes. Without complaint, without nonsense, because we know you want us. Hold my dentures, lady. Just want to break everyone's fucking faces, they're over the age of 40 nowadays. Like, oh, you guys are a bunch of the biggest selfish fucking 40-year-old pricks in the history of the universe. Nice to meet you. Nice to have all you filling up this town. Satan Dream Nightmare been good on you? At least I have a degree. Who said I did it? You're homeless. You ever heard of the coronavirus? Did you ever notice it kind of totally fucking ruined the entire fucking world and every piece of society that we once used to have, and every individual who you once used to be full of life? You didn't realize? Oh, that's because you also lost your fucking life, your mind, your soul, your fucking everything. DNA compromised to the utmost. So what? Now I'm still supposed to stand up in front of all of y'all and make jokes about society and talk about society while you all just fucking rumor around with yourselves and the people who want to fuck you themselves, for them to be like, oh, he's an incel. Did you notice he's like so toxically negative? It's like, I guess you're right. I didn't really think about it like that. And then, oh yeah, and then you two are fucking within the next, 3 hours, because everything I was just pouring out filled you up with such life that now you're able to actually interact with each other and not have a fucking stupid, fucking horrible time. Because now you're all just copying me and everything that I do. But, instead of copying what the person you actually liked is doing in order to get with people who you now are going to just randomly start seeking or were already seeking in the past, just copying the person that, copying someone in order to get with someone else, that sounds to me like you're a fucking idiot who doesn't know how to make a decision when it counts. Why are you copying him? Well, because he was shining like a magnificent star. Well, why not? Why didn't you approach him? Well, because he was shining like a magnificent star. Well, it's not gonna douse his flame for you to approach him. Well, I'm just kind of afraid. Shouldn't be. Why would you even seek someone else the day after, hours after being exposed to a shining star like that? You realize you could marry that person? Do you realize that possibility is there for you to marry that shining star? That Brad Pitt? Did you realize that at some point in your life you could literally run into Brad Pitt? But why the fuck would he want to be around one of you normal fucks? And if anything, to get his dick sucked. Other than that, he's just gonna teach you everything that you don't know, which is everything that is everything. And just leave it for you to pick up, fucking get your shit together, pick up the pieces, get it together for the next few years, 5 years, however long it fucking takes. And he's not gonna journey those fucking times with you, unless, of course, he's me. He's as desperate as fucking I am. I would do that. I would journey with you and fucking fix you the whole way through. But, I guess that just makes me an incel because I'm not supposed to be a kind man. Let's get this straight. Being kind, intelligent, and knowing yourself, but not being gay means that you're an incel. But if I was gay, then I would just be gay. But instead, I'm like that, what, absolutely negative term for people who live with their mothers in basements. Because what, I speak the truth. I don't give a fuck about your guidelines about how I'm supposed to be being. I never haven't for the last few years, haven't at all been serving other people's opinions, which has allowed me to become something that could be famous at any given point in my life. Just the hysteria and all this shit is just not setting off. I can't even find band members. And I'm literally currently banned from any like performance bar in the town I'm in right now because the employees there the employees there were literally just jealous fucking idiots. The employees there were jealous idiots because I kept stealing the women's attention, so they literally got me banned from the place by just telling the managers that they didn't like me and who I was being. So I got banned from fucking basically a really good karaoke bar, which I would have been at like every day that they were doing karaoke, which was like at least 3 days out of the week, getting a bunch of practice doing performing, and but yeah, no. Instead, I just got banned, called an asshole, enemy, evil person, and then I also get banned from the other one because it's like the same fucking theme. That it's more relative to what I'm talking about right now. This fucking Hans Niemann ass looking motherfucker. This absolute demon sack little bitch. Uh, there's like this outdoor chill area of this bar, and I've been chilling there like a few times, smoking weed, uh, being high as fuck, playing music. I'm usually emceeing that area because I ain't got music there. I'm usually emceeing, and of course, making it all work way better than it was. And there were these two girls who came along who were wearing like this totally like literally just satanic clothes. And at some point, I ended up trying to pitch God to them, and because one of them, she was describing a situation that seemed totally like tragic, totally, it was very sad, and I tried pitching God to them, and the dude who I'm talking about, he was sitting right next to me. He was like, "Dude, you should just watch what we do more instead of actually yourself participating. You should watch what we do more and try to learn from us and how we do things. You shouldn't be bringing God into a bar, okay?" Like, nigga, I totally stuck it to him so hard. I like, oh, um, I was like, dude, you're an idiot. I, I don't follow other people's bullshit. I'm not gonna listen to you telling me what I should or shouldn't do ever. Uh, I saw what was right to do right there, and that's what I did. And that's certainly, obviously, what divides me from people like you. But uh, so basically, just totally stuck it to him like that. And then apparently, like it was like 3 months later, find out he's working for that bar now, and uh, within like a couple days of finding that out, he gets me banned from the place by saying, which he admitted to later when I had come back like 3 months later, just hopefully they wouldn't notice me, type shit. And well, that 3 months later, when I had come back when I already wasn't supposed to, I'd already been banned. He admitted that it was because of who I was that he banned me. That's what he said, and I was like, dude, because you literally just admitted that, you just admitted that you're an absolute piece of shit, that this reality is controlled by fucking Satan, that you're a fucking goddamn little pawn, little fucking bitch. You got 17 trillion legions of fucking demons behind your eyeballs, and I can see them right now. I just want to smack them the fuck out of you, but of course I'm not going to do that. So you're just going to try to fucking kill me, because you got that many demons, yeah, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, of course he's able to get me banned because of who I was being and the fact that I preached God to someone when they clearly needed to be preached God too. That was the answer for the person. But of course, we're supposed to manipulate her back into Satan land, hell land. And being like, oh, well, you could suck my dick tonight. And it'll all mull itself over. No, I preached God to her, and that motherfucker got me banned from the place. Says a motherfucker gets me banned from the place or fired from a job for stealing other women's attention. This has literally been my entire fucking life. Just fucking sabotaged by jealous fucking demon shithead fucking weakling little fucking losers. They already lost, so they just gotta, shut up, nigga. You already lost. All you're doing right now is pissing everyone off and making sure no one has anything. And if it was ever you who had anything, it would be continued that nobody has anything. Straight up akin to fucking blowing up the planet because you couldn't have anything. Because you couldn't have anything, you blew up the fucking planet so that nobody could have anything. Like the ups aren't worth the downs, god damn. But I'm the incel. I'm the incel, it's me. You're so right. Because you need that little label to have a reason to hate me so as to deny what I speak of, right? And then just attack me for the crowd, why don't you? Because that's certainly not a projection in your own mind, right? You gonna say what everybody else is gonna say? Just remember, don't play games with me. Gonna get hurt. Gonna get hurt. That's the real funny part. Haters getting what they paid for. So, I mean, they started shit where no shit had been started. And they expect no shit to come back to them. Started shit and expected nothing to come back at them. I wonder if they would have done that if they knew that there were going to be repercussions. You know, what it would require for that person to be actually not a little weakling little bitch. knowing that there would be repercussions. They wouldn't do it because they're a bunch of fucking little bitches. And I don't mean like they got killed or something. I mean, they just got, told off that they were told wrong in front of the crowd and embarrassed in front of the crowd for the stupid shit that just fucking fell out of their stupid mouths. And that motherfucker won up to you. You're just like, oh god, I knew I shouldn't say anything. I was an idiot. Yes, you are. Stupid heckler. Someone get this guy another drink so he can throw up and we can toss him out of here. God, I wish the world still existed. It pretends to be back. It's all just fucking put on for demons. It's all not life that is going on. This is fucking absolute takeover. Everyone's fucking hijacked, nigga. It's not the system that's hijacked. It's not just the system that's hijacked. It's every fucking individual. Forced to go brain dead for 3 years straight. Forced to undergo ridiculous, disgusting, horrible, absolutely inhumane treatments for the corona and the vaccinations. Treated like utter fucking lab rats, but willing participants. And through fear and it's a whole different human race that came out the other side. I can't cough, right? I can't. Uh, what is it? Blow my nose. What can't I do again? Oh, 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 God! Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh, wait, he didn't do it. He's gonna do it now. Maybe. Oh, well, must be another one of his games. Must be another one of his tricks. I can't take it anymore. So toxic. Everything is so toxic. He's speaking truth. Get away. He coughed. Get away. Thank God he's not putting a diaper on his face. He's so rebellious. Ew. He's so rebellious. Ew. Was he trying to kill all of us? Ew. Let me guess, you hate women too, don't you? Did you let me answer any of these questions? You fucking idiot. You're gonna listen to my responses without an absolute projection over everything I say so that you never could be on my side? Oh, well, I guess it's just another fucking goddamn 2020 to 2022 American human interaction. You gotta call them American humans, not fucking humans. Goddamn. Americans different than the rest of the fucking world. It's funny how different the value system is in Americans than any other culture on the fucking planet. Absolutely different America is than any country on the fucking planet. Funny, I wonder what causes these differences. Probably like every step of the way us being failed by the people who have already been failed themselves. I don't know why the child is more fit than the parents for the world, for life. It's because the child now, in this world as it exists now, has worse off than when the parents were born, is more exposed as the thing that it is, which allows the child to direct itself from an earlier point in life to fighting the system in some way, to dechaining the population, to emancipate the fucking population in some way, in any way. That's true purpose, and that's everything that your parents will teach you against. This right there is certainly why the child is more fit to help and save the world than the parents. Because it certainly ain't about money, for starters. The population needs at the beginning is soul. How does one have soul? They have purpose. How does one have purpose? They live above themselves. How does one live above themselves? They don't be infected by the American assimilation process so as to fall into it. Instead, always learning to reject it, to be like catapulted away from it through the recognition of how wrong it is. You know, you can see someone else doing something, and when you see someone else doing something as opposed to it being yourself doing something, you should be able to realize more about it. You should be able to take a look at it and be like, that's not right. This is not really right. That wasn't really okay. But we don't take these things seriously because we don't have people telling us. Nobody will tell us that we're supposed to be above these things. We're supposed to be above ourselves, our desires, all this shit. Nah, your desires is you deluding yourself to the idea that one can have rewards by grabbing the reward. You can't have the reward by grabbing it, or certainly not by poisoning it and manipulating it. You can't have that reward. You can just have the illusion that you have it, being the material undertaking of pretending like you have it. Really, everything that you're aiming for, everything that it is, you're aiming for the spiritual stuff. That's what you wanted, but that's what you're not getting. At least the light-filled, not blackness-filled spiritual stuff. And it's not being racist. I shouldn't have said that. Phew. Let's, I'm just gonna cut it off here. God bless America, and hopefully everyone can stop ruining themselves and the world around them.